cheaper gas if you vote for them in November, but can they deliver? Time to go head-to-head. So, Ben, can the Democrats help lower gas prices, which are around $3 a gallon at this point?
Well, they're a lot more than that here in Los Angeles. But the Democrats could lower the pain at the pump if they passed out methadone every time you go into a gas station. Otherwise, they can't do a thing. There's absolutely nothing they can do. The gasoline price is shaped by worldwide factors of supply and demand. As Jim has been reminding us over and over again, there have been no major oil fields found in the last 35 years. This is a giant worldwide problem. All the Democrats do is get on the backs of the oil companies and harass them and make their lives more difficult. There's nothing they can do. If they really wanted to help, they would open up the outer shelf to oil exploration, open up ANWR to oil exploration. But frankly, even that won't help anyone. It's just a giant worldwide crisis, and the Democrats can't do a damn thing about it.
The Democrats talk about ANWR drilling failing in their manifesto. We don't drill it.
I love Ben, but Ben is dead wrong here. I mean, really. Ben only looks at the supply side. There's two other things that go on with the price of oil and gas. Number one, there's a huge risk premium in the price of oil and gas. Huge risk premium. And the first thing, let me finish. I love you. Let me finish. Number one, the Democrats will this absolute mess in the Middle East. It is an abysmal.
It is incredible. How can you say that with a straight face? How will they clean it up?
Look, you've been as hard on the Republicans as I've been on the mess in Iraq.
But they can't do a thing about it.
Number two is the demand side. There also has to be an answer on the demand side. And with the right incentives, the right economic incentives on conservation, the Democrats will help lower the demand side of the equation, which is just as important as the supply side. There's two parts of this: risk premium, demand, and the Democrats will be successful on both.
Yeah, but in this manifesto, John, they don't talk about conservation. They talk about cracking down on price gouging.
That's exactly what they're talking about. Democrats have not addressed the CAFE standards, the full efficiency standards, because we're beholden to labor unions in Detroit. This is a laughable decision by the Democrats. You have Al Gore flying around the country, landing in his G4, talking about global warming, and here the Democrats call these fat cats from the oil companies into task when it is their policies that are making them money. They don't want refineries. They don't want drilling. They don't want drilling in ANWR. They're the ones that are having our problems with the supply side, and they're not addressing demand side. They bring nothing to the table.
Danny, do they bring anything to the table?